Coming up on Look Today, well, the Saratoga Economic Development Corporation, SEDC, held another CEO tour today, and we were there. Plus, Saratoga Springs City Government is cracking down on vacant structures. More on that coming up. Plus, the Cool Insuring Arena in Glens Falls is beginning to reap the benefits of the Adirondack Thunder coming home. All of it is ahead on Look Today. Welcome, everyone. I'm Jay Hood Jackson. This is Look Today. Well, in tonight's program, I sit down with Susan Dornan. She's New York Connect's coordinator for the Warren-Hamilton County's Office for the Aging. And we're joined by Beth Ann Smith. Now, she's program assistant for the Health Profession Opportunity Grants Program, SUNY Adirondack. And they're here to talk about an upcoming open house event. I also sit down with Samantha Bosshart, Executive Director of the Saratoga Preservation Foundation. And we're also joined by Teresa Brent. Now, she's host of the Porch Party for the Historic Homes Tour. And they're here to talk about that tour, which is coming up this weekend in Saratoga. Plus, we've got your weather, spring-like, summer-like weather for the North Counties. But first, we've got these headline stories. Well, in our lead story, the Saratoga Economic Development Corporation, SEDC, held another in their series of CEO tours all across Saratoga County. Now, today's tour was at Cascades Tissue Group facility in Waterford, and CEOs from various other businesses in the area toured the facility and listened to speakers to learn more about what is being done there. Now, these tours are an effort from the SEDC to build a network for Saratoga County business leaders. Now, we were at the tour today, and we spoke to Dennis Brobson. He's the president of the Saratoga Economic Development Corporation.
The tours have been to enlighten the CEOs of our region, the type of work that's going on here, what they may not know about, the type of jobs that are needed. Everybody has issues with regard to utilities and regulation. So as we sit down and talk about a business, they learn about a business, they also hear things that may affect them as well.
These tours are a real benefit to our business community. All right, in other news, well, Saratoga Springs has decided to crack down on vacant structures within the city. Now, these structures are also known as zombie properties. They're buildings that have remained vacant after people move out. Well, Peter Martin, Commissioner of Public Safety for Saratoga Springs, cites the buildings as unsafe because they are not up to fire code and, of course, could pose a real danger to anyone who enters them. And we spoke to Commissioner Martin today about how the city plans to fix this issue.
We want to make sure that every property in the city that's vacant is registered on our list. And our list would include, not only the property address, but the owner. And if there's a person who's more local than the owner, who's responsible for managing it, the manager. And in many cases, if there's been code violations found, then also we'll have a remediation plan. What they plan to do to get this structure up to code, up to speed, and then hopefully occupied again soon.
Switching from news to weather, it appears that we skipped right over spring and into summer. We earned it. The temperatures are hovering near 80 degrees. Well, let's see how the rest of the week is shaping up. For a more detailed look at our weather, let's head to the Glens Falls Weather Center for a look at your first forecast.
Thanks, Jesse. I'm meteorologist Clarence Ponster with your first look weather update on Look TV. Right now, we're currently underneath some high pressure across the area. There's a low pressure system to the southeast of us. So we're looking at a relatively dry forecast, at least what it looks like on this weather map. And that's going to hold true with what we have for you this evening. Partly cloudy, 48 the overnight low. We have a south wind going calm and enjoy that waning crescent moon as you walk out the door with the temperature of 51 degrees, mainly sunny at 7 a.m. 54 with mainly sunny skies as well, 57 at 9 a.m. So a relatively cool but comfortable forecast, but then eventually storms will likely be in the forecast due to a cold front advancing into our area. So we keep the partial sunshine, but the storms will ramp up. 71 the afternoon high, 45 the Thursday night low, south winds at 5 to 13 miles per hour. Here's our extended forecast. Plenty of shower activity heading into Thursday, 71 as I mentioned. Then we'll see full sunshine once again by Friday, but then shower chances will ramp up over the weekend. Mainly overcast. You might want to plan indoor activities. And then we'll see highs generally into the lower 70s heading into Sunday and eventually Monday. Overnight lows will be down to the 50s for late in the weekend and early next week. That was your weather update on First Look Weather on Look TV. I'm meteorologist Clarence Ponser. Now I said back to you, Jesse.
Well, kind of a mixed bag there, but after all, it's still spring. All right, back to the news. Well, the Adirondack Thunder have won the conference finals in an exciting 3-0 victory. Now, the Adirondack Civic Center Coalition, you might recall, purchased the team last year, and Cool Insuring Arena did become the home then of the Adirondack Thunder. Well, now everyone is starting to benefit from the team's success, with attendance of Adirondack Thunder games up to nearly 25,000 fans this past season. And the success is not exclusive to the arena. Queensbury Hotel, for instance, picked up 750 additional room nights this season. Well, we spoke to General Manager of Cool Insuring Arena, Jeff Mead.
Yeah, during the regular season, we actually had 22,400 more paid fans than last year, which is certainly a huge impact financially for our organization. So the regular season was great. We had 6 sellouts. The first 2 years of Thunder hockey, there was 5 combined. So we're in a really good place, and the community has really embraced us.
Congratulations, Jeff. Okay, up next, I sit down with Susan Dornan, New York Connects Coordinator for Warren Hamilton County's Office for the Aging. We're joined by Beth Ann Smith. She's Program Assistant of the Health Profession Opportunity Grant Program, SUNY Adirondack. And they're here to talk about a very exciting open house event. I also sit down with Samantha Bosshart. She's Executive Director of the Saratoga Preservation Foundation. And we're joined by Teresa Brent. She's host of the infamous Porch Party. They're here to talk about the upcoming Historic Homes Tour and Porch Party that's coming up this weekend in Saratoga. But first, if you've seen who's happening, you want to share a story idea, how about join us for an interview? Then give us a call on the hotline. The number is 798-8000. Well, that's all the time we have for this edition of Look Today. I've got a fun look out tonight, and I got to start with something. My guest today during the Preservation Tour interview is Teresa Barrett, and I think I said Barron or something like that. It's kind of a strange spelling, but it is Teresa Barrett. And related to that is our lookout for tonight, because we were fortunate enough to get some tickets for the tour, which we wanted to pass on to you, including the Porch Party, which if you watched the interview, you noted is sold out. So we've got some good news for you. We have 3 winners for the Porch Party tickets, and that's Julie Barnes-Simek, Nicole Sawyer, and Lindsay Brown. And if you stop here at our studio in Saratoga anytime, any weekday between 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. And actually the party's tomorrow night, so you have to get in here tomorrow. You have those tickets. And we also have some extra tickets, so we're giving you tickets for the tour itself. Christmas in May. And now, we also have winners for the historic tour itself. You can tell we don't do this very often because I'm really stumbling here. But let's try. Matthew Taylor, Mary Quinlan, Lori Longo, Patrick Van Syke or Slick, Margie Grosbeck, Scott Hayden, Scott, and Thea Wood. So if you're on that list, please stop by tomorrow. We've got some tickets for the Historic Homes Tour for you. That's it. I'm glad we made it through this. We almost sound like a radio station, don't we, doing a promotion? We're not a radio station. All right, that's it. See you tomorrow night for the stories that matter to you. Good night, everyone.